Hey guys, Cringer Gaming here, bringing you the Skyrim mods for the PlayStation 4, or Skyrim Remastered mods, depending on what you like to call the game, or Skyrim Special Edition. As I'm finding out, there is multiple versions when it comes to trying to tag the video. Anyway, this week we're going to be covering the Foliage, the Foliage mods. Like some of the other subcategories that you can get, I'm not anticipating this to be a massive amount of mod information or different stuff. And you're probably going to get a bunch of stuff in there which doesn't really come under the category. I think people just tag most of the mods with pretty much everything just so they can get in every single category there is. But either way, with that said, I'm going to still try to go through as many of these as I actually can. I'm trying to keep it down on 20 minutes because it's like 25 to now, so I want to try and finish it by on the hour if possible, just so I can actually see to the kids and other stuff as well as going on at the moment. Basically, if I could just ask, as I always do, if you are watching this and you do like the content, you do like the channel and the stuff that it does provide, please like the videos. It only takes 0.3 seconds or something like that just to click it, and if you are struggling to find the like button on your the other media devices, I do appreciate that because I've had that problem myself, especially when I've been watching it through the PlayStation 4. So please, if it is physically possible to click a like on the videos, please do it. As a channel and as a YouTuber, it does mean a great deal to us, and I do appreciate it and all the support they can actually give. One other thing I will say as well, if you were interested in the Marry Me Serrano mod, I did a mod showcase that I uploaded the other day. You can check that out on the the mods, what's the word? Mods playlist. So please check that out. It's basically a from start to finish, from the moment the mod was first activated, right the way through to proposal, right the way through to marriage, and you'll be able to actually see in that the mod does actually work. After so many failed mod attempts where it actually hasn't, this one does work, and there are a couple of prerequisites on there, things like just making, if you are having trouble with it getting to activate, things like make sure you haven't got any other Serrano mods active at the time, make sure obviously your character isn't already married, and just a few other different stuff on there. But yeah, if you do have any problems with the mod and it is one that you're interested in, drop me a line on the Marry Me Serrano mods showcase, and I'll be happy to talk through any of the issues that I actually know of, and I'll try and help you get basically through that mod as best I can. So yeah, without further ado, let's get on to this week's Foliage mods. Next week, by the way, will be the latest mods again, so be sure to tune in for that if that's more of the kind of thing that you're interested in. Anyway, okay. First mod off the bats, we have got Dawnstar Supreme overhaul mod. Basically, complete overhaul to Dawnstar like you see on these quite a few times. The mod includes, like always, trees all over the place, a little secret little cave thingy. The mod was used to make Dawnstar feel less empty, basically. So, overhaul of Dawnstar, there you go. Next one, Moldy's improved Riverwood. Like most Riverwood enhancement mods, this just adds a bunch of different stuff here, there, and everywhere. This mod isn't supposed to be able to suit everyone's need. He made this mod because it's what he wanted in the game. If you encounter anything misplaced or any feedback at all, just leave him a rating and so on and so forth. Okay. From the same author as Dawnstar 1, you've got Riverwood Supreme, a Riverwood Overhaul by Takatus. Again, like usual, trees all over the place, secret little cave thingy, and a few other things. Just gives you a better looking Riverwood. To be honest, I like the sound of that one better than I do Moldy's, unfortunately. Simply more trees. This is a port of Old Abandoned Skyrim from the Nexus mods. For all you tree lovers, this mod adds trees and makes Skyrim look more like a forest it should. Unfortunately, there is no frames per second loss that is encountered on the Xbox One. Okay, on the Xbox One, little trees materialize in front of him. Okay. Oh, there is no. Okay, I do apologise. I'm going to backtrack on this and retcon what I just said. There is no frames per second loss that he has experienced on the Xbox One version. So the PlayStation 4 version seems to be able to handle trees and foliage a little bit better, probably for this mod. So there you go. If you are looking for a bit more of a wilderness approach for your Skyrim game, then this one might be for you. Afforestation magic. Afforestation magic. Yeah, just clip myself around the back of the head. There's no need to worry about compatibility any longer. You can plant trees on your own any way you like to the limits of the PlayStation 4. This mod adds magic that you can plant. The spellbook containing the chest is near Whiterun's Gilded Green and it is in it. Okay, you fire the magic at the ground and the tree grows. To activate the tree, you can tear down the tree or destroy by attack. Straightforward. Markov Supreme, again by Takatus. I'm not going to go through all the stuff each time. I'm just going to basically, there's no other screenshots of this, unfortunately, so I can't really show you what the improvements look like, but if it's then it should be pretty good. Again by Takatus, a wind helm, Supreme overhaul. And just wait for things to load in so I can give you a brief, very one screenshot picture of what it looks like when it's overhauled. Again, usual improvements. Riverwood are new. TOS Morefall improvement. Adds more trees to Morefall, part of the pack soon to come out, but can be used standalone. Also recommended using Whiterun and Riverwood Floral. Okay. Emren's Skyrim Nature Overhaul. Adds 150 trees and plants to the game. Highly recommended using Emren's Whiterun with it. Not recommended using this with Project Hippie or any other mod that adds trees, as may cause frame drops and crashes. TLS Winterhold and Dawnstar PS4 adds more trees to Winterhold and Dawnstar. Recommended using with Skyrim Nature Overhaul. Moldy's improved Whiterun. As we saw, Moldy's improved Riverrun before. A mod that simply improves the appearance of Whiteruns without making it too cluttered and while remaining lore friendly. Unfortunately, the screenshot's taking a while to load up. There we go. Load in, but there's only a few, I think, really, that show you much of this. So there you go. Another little improvement to Whiterun. Kato's Iverstead. He likes mods, he's always helping with subscribers to your YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. This basically a town overhaul mod that changes the exterior of Iverstead and adds plenty of new things, also makes vanilla areas better. Compatible with anything that doesn't change the exterior of Iverstead, and he's got a couple of other mods out there for Fall Creek and Riverwood as well. Helgen Bigger Farm Field. Adds a plantable field to the manor. The field is attached to the garden, so you will need to build. Also, you need to build a garden to get the field. Okay, straightforward really. Other than that, a bunch of different plots you can actually plant all your plants in instead of necessarily having to have it all done in the space of 8 slots, I think it is. Coffee. Okay. A long time ago, Nordic goat hoarder saw that when his charges ate strange red berries, they became much more energetic, and thus the tradition of coffee in Tamriel was born. Coffee plants are found throughout Skyrim, particularly in the southern high altitude climates. Berries can be eaten raw or roasted, or brewed into a variety of delicious beverages with varying effects. They are all available for purchase from innkeepers and alchemists. Better performance Whiterun, better performance Riften, Kato's Falkreath, Solitude Supreme, a Solitude Overhaul, again by Takatus, and I'll wait for the screenshot to load in just so I can give you a quick look. And as you can see, just one screenshot unfortunately. This one just overhauls Solitude and adds a couple more trees in as usual, and also gives you access to the well. A secret room with a dark backstory. You need to find it. It's hard to find, so be wary. Hint, check the courtyard of the Blue Palace. A few other things as well. This mod is supposed to make Solitude feel less empty and so on and so forth. Kato's Riverwood improvement. Bridges of Skyrim, covered this a long time ago by Mika Ghost. Bridges of Skyrim is a simple mod that replaces all of the vanilla stone bridges with unique and custom bridges. Each bridge design is inspired by the region it is located in. For example, if a bridge is in the Reach, it would be the Wormer design. If the bridge is near an Imperial fort, the bridge will be made of the same materials as the fort. This mod is made to work nicely with other mods and provides a subtle change to the world. Replaces all bridges and adds 30 unique bridges. It's low friendly, small file size, should work with any other mod that doesn't mess with vanilla bridges. And again, as usual, I will personally say that Micro Ghost is one of the best ones I've seen for the PlayStation 4 mods. The Valley of Peace, PlayStation 4 edition. The portal to the valley should be all good now. Okay, so this is just an updated mod then. The mod adds a new location to Skyrim known as the Valley of Peace. The PlayStation 4 edition brings upon a new area to explore with dungeons and islands as well as unique weapons and spells. The Valley of Peace contains a new town with several shops and a new player home as well. NPCs will not have voice due to Sony not allowing archived files. There are no quests at the moment. NPCs will have pixelated faces. Okay. Skyrim is windy. Draco's Hailshan. I can never say that. Jason. I don't know. Haljashno upgrade. Draco's Winstad Manor upgrades. Riften Supreme, a Riften overhaul, again by Takatus, and I think I'm going to be mostly featuring his stuff this time. As you can see, Riften being overhauled a little bit. Bear in mind, any improvements to Riften sometimes cause the bug where you have trouble getting in and the game just crashes, or you can barely move at all. So, as much as I've liked what Takatus has done with a lot of the other places, just bear this in mind. But there are other mods out there if you still want to access the Thieves Guild, which basically let you use a door or like a trap door outside of Riften to basically get you inside of the Thieves Guild without having to go through the rat ways and everything else. So just keep that in mind. Draco's Like View Manor upgrade. Logging in Skyrim. A simple mod that allows you to harvest wood from most of the trees in Skyrim. Okay. Dense Grass, PlayStation 4 version. Whiterun Supreme, a Whiterun overhaul. Again, pretty much as always, trees everywhere, and there isn't much else to say about that other than I must admit that one does look pretty good. Deadly Drog of Skyrim, PlayStation 4 version. Not really a Foliage mod, so I'm not really going to stick on that one. Redone Castle of the Rift. This is the redone version of the Castle of the Rift. The old mod will still be available, so you can take things from it before you move into this house or get rid of the old version. Castle of the Rift is a completely custom built home design to the Dawnguard medieval themes. The house has two main floors, layout design of all kinds of players. The first is a large open area with statues, mannequins, and all of the crafting stations you can dream of. The other layout, the one you will first find yourself witnessing upon entering, is a more condensed hallway style of a home, many of you requested from the original. This home mod adds the following features to Skyrim Special Edition: handcrafted player home located near Riften Hold. Pre-located map icon for ease of use, custom lighting, new less dreary ambient noise, better nav meshing, better net mesh overlay, 245 square yards of interior space, 95 square yards of exterior space, isolated forest property, 2 player owned chests for belongings. Be mindful because the mod updates, then you're going to lose them. At least 2 of every workstation in the game, 40 plus armor stands for your armor, 15 plus weapon racks, servants coming soon, coffin coming soon, and special teleportation coming soon. Deadly Civil War of Skyrim, Immersive Edition, Deadly Bandits of Skyrim, Winterhold Rebuilt. Okay, this one might be worth a look. It's not really Foliage, but Winterhold lacks appeal. There is nothing there except for the college, replacing the ruined homes with a Nord blacksmith named Alvin and a female dark elf named Sylvina, who will become a follower and marriable partner in the future update. He's added more foliage and trees around the base tower of Winterhold and the courtyard of the college. And not really much you can tell from the screenshots there, so again, just use it your own thing. Castle of the Rift original. Insignificant objects remover. That's for better frames per second, by the way. Greenhouse, yarn roots, gleam brute, and more. Alchemist Respite. Project Hippie, cities and towns upgraded. I've seen this mentioned before. Yeah, there's a little bit of a improvement to them. Not much, but a little bit of an improvement, as you can see from some of the screenshots there. Right, Skyrim. What is this? Okay, I'm trying to skip through all the immersive stuff, and it just not really doesn't have anything. So yeah, will this work with open city mods? No, and no, it won't work because it's a massive task, and I wouldn't get paid for. Okay. Okay, and that's the very last one anyway. So, thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, this didn't go on as long as I was actually hoping for. 'Cause I did promise when I was doing the Fallout one I was going to try and spend as much time on this one as I did on that one. Unfortunately, though, as you can see, that is the very end of the foliage section. Come to think of it, to be honest, I did say at the start that I didn't anticipate this to be a massive amount of stuff. So what I will do to make up for the thing, I'll just quickly go over some of these that are in the latest, which I'm not going to open them up. I'm just going to basically tell you what's here, because I'll be covering these next week anyway. TLS lighting overhaul, Lover's Isle, Earth to the Witchblade, Test 33, smithing enhanced, bunker down, Proxius Equili something or other, Dreamweaver excursions, that's a new one. Paralysis, disarm and knockouts, poison immunity, stealthies on Dreamweaver, ports of call. Okay, another one. Skin Rippers, Mage Chest again. Important People projects, Sweet Reward House, expanding game systems, Tranquil Home, Skyrim Restore. Okay, we're getting into ones we've seen before now. Nadia's Shark, Portal to Oblivion, that is a new one. New followers, a couple of new followers, yeah. Dremora Gods, Eyes of Emotion, Unarmed Light version, Ultimate Player Start. So yeah, okay. There is quite a lot of stuff to cover there next week. So if you are interested in, the latest mods, I'll be following them. I'll be doing them, should I say. The next time we do a subcategory, it will be followers. So obviously you're going to get a couple of the other different ones in there as well. Then the time after that, it'll be gameplay, graphics, and hair and face. So yeah, we have got quite a lot of stuff still to go on the subcategories. But yeah. Okay, tune in next week for the latest mods, and I'll be covering them. I'll also be doing the Fallout mods. Don't forget, if you are interested in the Marry Me Serrano mod, then which is this one, then check out my video that is on the mods playlist. It's pretty in depth. Like I said, I went through it from start to finish, including the ceremony, so I can guarantee you it does work. But like I said before, you might need to read the mod instructions here, because there are a bunch of different stuff which, if you are using this mod, that mod, or some other type of mod, it might not have any effect. So please check out the instructions on the mod if you are going to use it. And like I said, if you are interested in seeing the mod in action, then check out the mods, the mod showcase video that I've actually added onto the mods playlist. So yeah, that's it for this week. Thank you very much to all who tuned in. Unfortunately, there's one guy who tuned in right at the end. Hey, how are you doing? So yeah, thank you very much. Tune in next week for the latest mods, and we'll be going through them hopefully at a bit more of a leisurely speed, because this week, I must admit, with it being foliage, there wasn't really that much to cover. So, thank you again. Thank you for the guy who tuned in right at the end. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.